Hello friends, in the series on the income tax cases, today we will discuss a very important practical issues which comes with the various assessees in claiming the TDS which is not reflecting in the 26 AS of the assessee at the time of filing of the return. And when the assessee wants to claim that TDS which is not reflecting at the time of filing of the return, it happens that the time to file the revised return has already elapsed, and when the assessee tries to file the rectification application under section 154, then the CPC does not allow this application to be filed for a number of reasons. And since the jurisdictional rights are with the CPC, the assessee is not able to file its rectification application with the jurisdictional assessing officer. In the present case, a very limited issue was before Honorable Delhi High Court that if the assessee has filed its income tax return for the assessment year 15-16 and at that time he could not claim some TDS which has been deducted for the assessment year 15-16 but was deposited by the deductor in the assessment year 16-17 and was reflecting in 26 years of assessment year 16-17, can this type of TDS can be claimed by the assessee by filing a rectification or by filing a revision application before Commissioner of Income Tax under section 264. This issue has been taken by Honorable Delhi High Court in the case of Mun Channer versus Commissioner of Income Tax, International Taxation and another, and this case is reported in 473 ITR at page number 53, and the date of the judgment is 3rd September 2024. In the present case, the assessment year is 15-16. The assessee filed its income tax return by claiming the income exempt under section 90 and claimed some refund. When the return was filed, the assessee came to know that some TDS related to the assessment year 15-16 has been deposited by the deductor in the assessment year 16-17. The time for filing the return, the time for revising the return has elapsed. So the assessee choose to file the revision application under section 264 before the Principal Commissioner of Income Tax for claiming the refund of this TDS which has been deducted and which was related to the assessment year 15-16 but reflecting in the 26 years of assessment year 16-17. When the matter was taken up by Commissioner, he was of the opinion that this TDS can be claimed by the assessee only by filing the revised return, and since the assessee has not filed the corresponding income, he cannot claim the refund. The Principal Commissioner of Income Tax misapplied the facts in the present case because in this case the income of the assessee was exempt, so the question of showing the corresponding income does not arise. So the assessee has to file the writ petition in the Delhi High Court against the order of the Principal Commissioner of Income Tax, and when this matter was heard by Delhi High Court, the court said that in the present case there was no dispute in the facts that the assessee has not claimed already the refund of that TDS even in the assessment year 15-16 and 16-17. The revenue was not disputing that thing, and the court said that if the provisions of section 155 is read with section 264, then the Principal Commissioner of Income Tax was empowered to grant this benefit of TDS to the assessee because this amount was related to the assessment year 15-16. The assessee has not claimed the amount of that TDS in the next year also in 16-17. Since the amount was related to the assessment year 15-16 and because of non-appearance in 26 years, the assessee could not claim this TDS in the return. So the assessee is very entitled to claim the benefit of this TDS even according to Article 265 of the Constitution of India. So Delhi High Court quashed the order passed by the Principal Commissioner of Income Tax and directed the revenue to give the amount of refund to the assessee along with the interest. At the end of this video, once again I am repeating the name of the case. The name of the case is Mun Channer versus Commissioner of Income Tax, International Taxation and another, and this case is reported in 473 ITR at page number 53, and the date of the judgment is 3rd September 2024. Thank you, friends.